From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here and towing the slab, Dylan Cease. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That's to third, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and Betts is gone. Let's take a look at our lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Will Smith.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Freddie Freeman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is the
one
count.
out, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Freeman hits it in the air. Laureano sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Will Smith.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Smith in his 6th season, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2016. The pitch.
That's a ball.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat, so you jog back to the dugout.
Pitch misses outside. 3 and 2 now.
Full count.
Line drive. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So for taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Kershaw deals. That's a
That's
little
a
bit
ball.
low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Gavin Sheets.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Luis Ariz stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Line drive and base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 down. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Another solid power season. That misses the zone. Ball 1. For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Hard ground ball for a base dime. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Squirts away a little bit. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach, he threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kershaw fires. On the ground, 2 ball. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Cease back to work. Fastball almost got him there.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Way inside.
That missed. That's a ball. 3-0.
That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Count's full.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Home run number 10 on the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Liner, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Freeland gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brings it in. One away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runner on the go. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Tatis makes the play. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Move to first. Freeland back on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Laureano comes up to hit. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Outside, and that is ball one. In the air, right field. Pajes in position. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jake.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. In the dirt, and that's ball two. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him. Two gone.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. That misses, and that's ball one. Two out, space is empty. And that's just foul.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Line to left. Call. Puts it away, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. Just missed.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that turns the lineup over.
The bat, the shortstop, Mookie.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time up. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Two on, 1 out. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fly to left his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 16, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
First pitch, and he just misses. Rojas, the lead runner at second. Betts at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. A single his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Man at first, one away. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. RBI single his last time up. Off the plate, and it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double
no
play
strike.
ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Tatis rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-1.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Bogarts now, and he's already singled in this game. There's the strike.
It's 0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Machado at second. O'Hearn at first. One gone. The shortstop takes the ball. That missed by a lot. And the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball left side, could be two. Rojas for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. Not even close there. Ball one. Conforto goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one misses. 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0 down.
Hook. 3-1.
And that is out of play. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And next for L.A., Dalton Rushing. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tatis moving under this one. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Offense held in check there. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the fourth at the plate, Gavin Sheets. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Flied to right his first time. And a curve is down and in.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And that's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Jake Cronenworth digs in now. Struck out looking his first time. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Going 2 now, and that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Hit weakly on the ground. Off balance speed. There's one. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've played 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Cease back to work. Up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Call. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Bunting for a hit. The Padres leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
He's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The second baseman,
Miguel Rojas will hit next. And a strike. Now 1-1. That's down and in.
Ball. 2-1.
Strike two.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove.
Balls,
Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Now it's 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis after it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Freddie Fermin. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Fought off foul.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And ball
That's
one.
inside ball.
Tatis waits. That
2-2.
one not close. And it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fermin aboard here at first with nobody out. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Three-two. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Kershaw will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Anthony Banda gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
And now the center fielder, Luis Arias.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And the slider just misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. And that one pulled foul. Next pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
Count is full.
Up the middle to second. That's one. A double play on the first batter he faces in relief.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Manny Machado. He's 2 for 2. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Pajes has a beat on it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Mookie now. Out to short, Bogarts. And Betts is set down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. One down, base is empty. That one pulled foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Padres up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
the third baseman, number 16, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's in there for strike one. That's inside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bonda, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
He steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one way outside. Ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Rojas with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
One and 0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Hey, 2-1.
Check swing, called strike. That misses
Got
the
a full
zone,
count.
and it's 3-2. Ramon Laureano in the on-deck circle. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Laureano
That's the
stands
ball.
in now, looks at that one inside. Just
That
off
missed.
the
That's the
inside
ball.
edge. And that's down and away. Sheets off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. He swings and fouls one off.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Padres leave one. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Adrian Morahome.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Outside
one
with a
strike.
breaking ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan. And
Slider got him for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Morahome, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada getting ready to go. Pivetta getting cranked up as well. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Rushing into box again, takes a strike. Foul ball there. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. And they trail it here 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 78.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Number 80 warming up as well. The 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And downstairs.
3-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. First offering, and it just misses. Cronenworth on at first, nobody out. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Turned on, but foul wide of third. That one ripped left field. That's back. That one is gone. So he goes yard to left, and they add a pair. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive, Rojas. And that's an out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. A Fernando Tatis Tater for San Diego. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Here comes the 0-1. Right side. Tatis makes the grab, 1 down. And here is Alex Call. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Just missed.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And that one clips the corner.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the dirt, Fermin gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Alex Vesia.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman, Ryan
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
O'Hearn gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, center field. Conforto settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets.
So, man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the inside edge.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one drifts inside. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away now.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. And that one lifted in the air center field. Conforto settles under it, squeezes it, and the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So back to the top of the order. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily. Not in time, it's a double.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one in triple digits.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And that one fouled off. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park. between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. The tying run at the plate. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. Now one gone in the ninth.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Hot shot to third. In the dirt. Nice pitch.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Alex Freeland. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Tying run at the plate. Outside low. And 1-1.
1-1.
One strike away. The 1-2. Now one miss.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Robert Suarez departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Padres, Nick Pivetta.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Justin Dean. Runner at first with 2 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
That's too low, and it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send it. Hit to right, and that ought to do it.
He's got it. Ball game. The Padres strand the tying run on base to win.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.